of this trip is that we will be immersed in that culture, going to the temples, going to the sacred river of Ganges, and we're gonna go in two parts. One part is very close to Malaysia, one part is a little bit further, so we will see two colors of the river, but all this path is a sacred path with years of praying and praying and praying that is built after prayer after prayer after prayer after day. There are fires that have never stopped because there is people keeping them alive. So that's how devoted is the people that is taking care of these things. So in that sense, every time I went to India, I came back transformed. So the goal is to be immersed on that culture, take its philosophy and live it through yoga classes, through meditation and Ayurveda. So.
And a thought about experience. A true experience is the one we live. We can read in books a lot of yoga or a lot about meditation, but it's only until you actually experience meditation or experience a yoga class is when you understand. So the whole purpose of this trip is to provide that experience of India with all the culture and in all the wisdom that comes from there, and in a very comfortable and beautiful way, sharing with all of us. So that's our main goal. And let's go now through the journey. We are going to get together in Delhi. The trip starts in Delhi, and immediately after arrival, you will be picked up in the airport to be taken to the hotel. We have some time just to rest and recover from the jet lag and sleep in a comfortable hotel. And immediately we're going to Agra. Agra is the house of the Taj Mahal. Obviously, for people that are here that haven't been in India before, being in the Taj Mahal, one of the wonders of the world, is one of the bucket list items, right? So that's why we are going to start this trip in the Taj Mahal. There's more to see in Agra, and there are more things included in our visit in Agra, like the fort, like Fatehpur Sikri, which was one of the main cities in the Mughal Empire about 1,000 years ago. So there are other sites that we will be visiting, but I have to mention as the highlight the Taj Mahal. That picture over there is actually one of my groups that I took back in 2004. We were about 10 women only, and those are actual pictures I took, and that's the fort. We are going to have some leisure time in the afternoons. The way the trip is planned for us is to begin with yoga and meditation, yoga guided by Javier, meditation guided by myself, and then we have our breakfast together and we go to our tour.
I'm hungry already.
And
every day?
Yes, more or less. Obviously, the times might change according to our tour schedule, but the idea is to have that sequence and leaving enough time during the afternoons to rest and enjoy our hotels. We're going to be in very nice hotels, so being in Agra after the Taj Mahal, all the excitement, maybe you want to stay in the hotel and enjoy the massage in the spa, or just go to the gym, or just enjoy the gardens, who knows. So the trip is planned to allow you have those spare moments to yourself. Or there might be people that want to just go shopping, right? So you never know. That is allowed too, okay? So after Agra, we are going to head to Khajuraho. And there we are going to take a train. We're going to take a train. On the way to Khajuraho, there's a city, a very small city called Orcha that we are going to visit. Obviously, talking about India, all of them are ancient cities. Oh, I am glad you can make it. we are going to visit Khajuraho. The Khajuraho is famous for the temples that they have. Temples mainly come from the Jainism. Jainism is one of the religions in India, and they are famous because they are the Kama Sutra temples, right? All the Tantra yoga and all that tradition was developed somehow in that part of India. Today there's not a lot of understanding of how they built those or who built those, but they are very representative, the images are very impressive, and the work is just amazing. Khajuraho is a little bit off from the main highways in India, so that's why we are going to take a train, then we are going to get private transportation, and then we are going to take a flight to Varanasi. So Varanasi is an ancient city. It has over 2,000 years or even more, I think. Varanasi is like the Mecca for the Muslims. It's the sacred city for all the Hinduism. Every Indian that practices Hinduism, at least once in their lifetime, they have to visit Varanasi. It's the dream of everybody that when you die, your body can be taken to Varanasi and be burned by the